let's start with this one. This is really easy, and I always say that it's easy. I'm just going to zoom in a little. So, oh, that's really close, but let's make this one together. Really easy, like I say already. I'm going to say that 1,000 times, I think. Let's first see how large we want these to cut. I think a little larger. So yeah, this is a good size, I think. Then we get to this point. So I'm going to tell you how large this is. So I'm just going to measure this up for you guys. So you have the same whiteness fabric in the kit, and I cut this, well, about 3.5 inch, and that's 9 centimeter, and it's 1.5 inch or 4 centimeter wide. So I'm going to cut 5 of these real quick. Well, we have plenty of time. You don't have to rush anything, Diane. Stay calm. Just chill out, and this is also very fun to do. Okay, so now we have 5, and it's really quick too. Okay, 5 pieces. Now we still have fabric left. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have 5 pieces right here. Now grab a needle and a thread. Oh, can I use this one? It's not that wide. Well, I think I can use it. I hope it's not too short. Anyway, let's use it. So we have this. Okay, now the first step is we fold this in half. Well, it's not actually a half, but we're going to fold it the direction that we have here a little square. And if we fold this again, then we have that triangle on top. Now this one is loose, but I'm just going to squeeze it a little with my fingers, and then I'm going to turn this over because we want to not have this opening. We want to have the clean side of this one. So I'm just going to grab my thread and needle, and I'm just going to go in. And let's grab the other one. Doing folding it. So we have a little square empty here. Folding it again. So we have the triangle. See? Now this opening I want on the back. I don't want that opening on the front. Okay. Let's doing it again. Up, in, and up. Okay, so we have 2. Okay, next one, fold, fold, turn it over. In, out, in, out. Next one, fold it, turn it, and let's go in, out, in, out. Okay, let's go to the last one. See how easy that is. Fold it, squeeze this a little, and we go in, out, in, out. That's it, guys. So I'm going to move my needle, and now we just squeeze these in together. I'm just going to turn it over so it's easier for me. I'm gonna make a knob, and then I'm going to squeeze these all together. And that's it. Now turn it over and you just can adjust what you want it and just see how it ends. I like it. See? That is not hard at all. What do you think? I like it. Squeeze it a little. Well, this is pretty thick fabric, but I like it. Now I used something from my stash, but we can, if you like, we can make one of our own. So let's use this one. Or brown one. No, nope, nope, nope. I'm going to use this one. Yep, I like it. So I'm just going to add some glue. Point this in the middle. Well, perhaps we can add a little button in the middle to finish it up. And of course I could use a nice one like that, but you don't have that in your kit, so then it's not for me nice to use such a nice thing. Okay, so that was not that difficult. What do you think? Now on the back, oh, I see I did not do that, but on the back it's terrible to see, of course, but we can manage that. Just a little glue on these openings so it will stay better on its place, because yeah, it's fabric and of course it goes on places that isn't going to be. So let's put just a little glue right here. See, that's already way better. Can add just now. Normally, if you add, if you use something like satin lace, then you really don't have to do this. But for now, I'm just going to do it because this fabric is really thick. Yes. Oh yeah, that is way better. It will stay way better. We can add. Let's do that. We can add, let's grab just a leftover piece. Or do I have a leftover piece? Yes I am. Yes ma'am, I have. This thick cardstock. There we go. You add this on the back, then just gives it just a little extra. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Alright, that is flower 1. Let's go to the next one. Or shall we make just one more, because I already made this one with this fabric. And actually I really like that too. What shall we do? I don't know which flowers I'm going to use on the front, but we also can do that. So this one is made exactly the same, but then with this fabric. This fabric is also perfect to make these. And in blue we also have the same fabric, so you can make also the blue one. Okay. Okay, I tried it out, a new flower. I really like how this turns out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this actually is the first tryout. I had this in my mind when I bought this this thread. I thought it was fun to do this kind of flowers, but I never thought it will work really well. So, shall we make one in blue? Okay, stay tuned. Alright, so what we need is we need a background. So well, this is larger than that one. Oh yeah, I think this is 1 inch. I think it is. Oh, Oh my gosh, it was really sturdy paper. And here it goes. And let's use this as a background base. Now grab the blue one, and what I did was I'm just going to wrap it around my 2 fingers, and I don't know how much we need, but I'm just going to cut this like that, and then we have, if it's correctly, almost, oh, it's pretty good, same size. Alright, so let's start. Yeah, and I think you already get the picture what I'm going to do. Yep, I am going to push this in the glue, and then the other one right against each other. Alright, step 1. Yes, we are going to be all the way around it. And then another layer. But I really like how it turns out, so yeah, why not do it? Why not try it out? Okay. It's really handy when you're using a hot glue, because then you don't have to wait till it's dry. You can also use a picker if you don't want to mess up your fingers, because I can imagine that if you don't have these long nails that I use now as a tool, same as you can do with the picker, I can imagine that you don't want to burn yourself on this glue. Oh my gosh, look at this, how easy that is. Okay, it takes a little time, but hey, it looks amazing, I think, actually. And of course, if you want to skip this part, then just leave me. I don't want you to leave me. Okay. Perhaps I do not add this in the, yeah, well, I want to say perhaps I want to make this as a loose video, just trying out a few flowers. Okay, that's for that. Now the second layer is going to be, let's point this a bit closer. The second layer, what I did was put some glue on one of these equally, one of these, and not these two, but on these two. Then you get the second layer better. So 1 dot and 1 dot on the other one, and then one end and the other one on that end. So that's why you get that other nice layer. Squeeze that in. I think I need a few strings more. Here we go. This goes nice. Okay, I need a few more. Just wrapping around your 2 fingers. And cut it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Well, sometimes I really like doing these things. It's not always have to be paper that I like to work with. Oh no, no I don't. I actually like everything that has to do something with crafting or decorating. I really am a multiple person. I really like a lot of nice things. Alright, so that is that for the blue strings. these glue edges. Alright, so now I am going to grab this piece that's in your kit too. This, yeah, I'm going to call it organza. I don't think it's organza, but, and I'm just going to cut 4 squares. There we go. Now we're going to fold these in 2. Now don't just fold these as you normally will fold a square. No, we are going to fold, oh my gosh, I hope this is going to be seen. We're going to fold this so you have these points right here in the middle. Can you see that, what I mean? These, yeah, you see that. Oh yeah, now you can see. See, and then we're going to fold it again. So if I keep this in steady, you have a little thing like this. See that? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm grabbing some glue, and I'm not going to use less, but I'm just going to add this at the bottom, and I'm going to use the back of my picker and squeeze that to the bottom so it lifts up a little. Okay, let's grab the next one, make a little square and place it next to the other one. And use something. You can also use the back of your pencil or something, but you want to squeeze that in. So we have made a little hole right there. That's why I do not use a bit glue. I do want to use, not overdo it, but I am going to use not too less glue. Gosh. I hope I am not boring you with all my brabbling. But that'll be needed, of course, if you're want to explain something. Okay, let's push it in. I'm just going to twirl this a little around in that hole. Okay, and then it looks like this, and of course all the glue is on your fingers, but it looks like this. See, so we have a little hole right here. Okay, now the next thing what I like to do is cut a piece of this one. And I'm just going to apply a dot of glue, and I'm just going to push this in the back of this picker. I'm going to push it in. Does not have to be that deep, but we want that the glue attach it. That is it. Okay, now the next step is looking like this. Ta-da! It's already pretty amazing. You could stop right here, but I don't. And let me see, I did use this color, but we also can use this piece or a light blue one. Oh, I think I'm gonna go the same way with that one. Yep, let's do that. Just going to put a glue of dot in there, and again I'm going to squeeze it in, and I see that there is already a glue coming out. I hope I'm not too late. I think I am. Girl, you're already too late. It won't go with you. It really don't. Well, go so. Come here, you little pearl. Pearl. Oh my gosh, did I now just make some little advertising here in Holland? Oh my goodness. I made free advertising. Okay. Oh, Heidi. Now. Ta-da! It's actually not that much of work, but yeah, it's need to be done. But what do you think? I like it. I really like it. I'm just amazed by myself how good this looks. Well, perhaps you don't like it because perhaps you hate it. Well, I like it. Alright, let's peel this off, and then that's the beauty of hot glue. You can easily peel things off. But anyway, let's see what else can we do. I do have one flower in mind that I want to share with you, so let's stay focused and see what else can we do. I really love already these. So cute. Okay, stay focused. Okay, let's do one more fabric flower. So these are really my favorite ones to do, and let's do it. So what we need is, I'm going to use this pink one, but you can use it all of course, but just going to use this piece. So what I like to use, I saw on YouTube many times people only not using a glue gun, but for me I really like to make these as flat as possible, and that is why, and I really want to keep them steady. So I'm just going to use my glue gun, and I'm just doing it my way, and I'm not going to say that that is the good way. I really don't. This is just how I like to do it. So first of all, I'm going to start with gluing this down, just a little angle. Now I'm going to make a few turns with it. See, it's already getting loose, so I really like my glue gun just to, so I can make it loose. Okay, so now we're almost at the end where this is fold down, and this is what we have already. Just a little loop. It's not a loop, but you know what it is. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just fold this. See that? I'm just going to fold this to the back, and then here is that what is coming back. See? And now I'm just going to wrap this around to here. So here I need a little dot of glue where my finger is, right there, and then I'm going to push it down. See? It's already starting how I like it. Alright, so we keep turning. Each time we are going to fold this back, and it really does not have to be that far, because if you go too far then you go too low. So you want to stay on this edge. So you're just going to turn it and then fold this to the edge right here. So this one I like to be attached right here. So I'm grabbing it back, and then it won't get back. Here we go. Come back. Well, wait just a second till this dries. Well, sometimes I am not a perfectionist. No, it isn't. Alright, so I'm grabbing it back. I'm trying to get a hold on it, but I'm terrible at this. Alright, so we have it back. Okay, let's point it back, and there is Keep getting it loose, so I hope I am getting it back. Yep, here it is. And I'm pushing it a little so the glue can do his job. Okay. Now again, fold this to the back, and then again you're just going to need a little dot. And I know there is a handier way. You don't have to keep this loose, but if I want to pick it up, because you can, do not if you do not use that glue, you can roll it over like this, and you don't have to need any of that glue. But I'm a right-handed, so I'm to keep getting that loose. So this is actually how it's supposed to need it, but I'm just doing it like I do. I'm just doing it my way. Do it my way. I just love putting that dot of glue in so the flower is staying on its position. Just keep rolling, pushing it down, and each time you fold one, slide back, and then you keep coming up a little, and then just make a little dot right here, and then pushing it down to the edge like this. Okay, fold it. Now we come to the part that we get a little triangle each time. So a little dot of glue and push it down. Okay, fold one, slide back, and it does not matter if this is really tiny, small, it really does not matter. That's supposed to be. And push. Now it's getting handier. The bigger the flower, the handier it's getting. Okay, again, make a little corner right here, and then turn and see where your point is going to end, and there I want a little dot. And as I say, this is my way. It's not perfect. I'm just doing the best I can to explain how I did it, how I do it. So here is that little triangle. Now we're going to try to make another triangle right here. So fold it and see where it goes. So yeah, we did a good job. Now here is that point, another point, where I can put another dot. And just pick it up and give it a squeeze. Okay, let's turn it, and now you can make your flower as large as you want. Okay, so we have another point right here where I want a little dot. Now push it, and then the glue is nicely under the point, so you don't see the glue. Alright, so let's make a few more turns. Pick it up. There you go. How large is this one? Oh, we need to stop. Well, let's make one more turn. Just not go with the flow. It worked well. It worked better when you get a little bigger. The inside is the hardest part. So yeah, you can go on and on and on. Just how you like it. Just how that totally depends on you, how big you want it. See? Really like the size actually. Okay, let's make a few more turns because I like it. Just because it can. Push. Wrap it around once, one touch, and push. Okay. And push. Well, I think this is big enough. Yeah, just one more. One, one, Diane, and then we'll stop. Yes, okay. I'm going to stop right here. Now what we want is to slide this back as we have one more little loop. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this and we are going to attach a double glue right here, and then I'm going to pick a little dot right here too, so it all stays there. And then this piece, we can cut it down. Let's cut it, squeeze that glue. Okay, and then this little piece you just can fold it to the back right here. Make a little dot right here and just fold it back. See, that's how I like it. Alright, so the next thing is I like this as flat as possible, so I'm just pushing this down and oh my gosh, I'm cutting. No worries, we are going to attach a little of this paper and to secure it all. There we go, pushing it down so it's staying where it's supposed to be. Alright, so that is that. That's for the flower. I like it. So yeah, you can make any color you like, which is in your kit. And yeah, you also can use the white one. This is perfect for, and I did make a little white one, but this one, this is really thin, but you can do it. Shall we make one? Oh, okay, so this is really thin, so you have to be careful for your fingers, because you don't want to burn yourself, so especially in the beginning. I'm just going to roll this up one time, two times, well, let's do it one more. 3 times. Okay, let's squish it and you can have that loop already. It's not a loop. Why I'm calling that a loop, I don't know. Okay, so now we have a little folding it to the back, and then I'm going to go back in, so I need a little dot right here, but we keep to that edge. We want is not too low. Okay, so again, fold this. I'm just going to turn it, so right here I want that glue, pushing it down. Again, making a turn and squeeze it down. See, it's already starting. Just making one loop, it's not a loop, one fold to the back and squeeze it. It's actually so much fun to do, but it takes time, but that is what every hobby is needed. Time. And do we have that time? Yes, we do. We make time. That is the only thing possible. We make time. Because fun time is good time. So if you having fun doing some crafting or making flowers or making embellishments, then you make time, isn't it? Yes, we do. And just turn it and make a nice little triangle, a little dot here and there to keep it all together. So again, you can make it as large or little as you want. think I want this a little same size as that one, so I think one more time will do, and then we're going to finish this up. Cutting it shorter, and then just see how you can fold this to the back. Let's see how I can make it nice. Tuck in this piece, and then I want, well, I can add this. Yep, cool. Alright, so again I'm just going to cut this shorter, and then grabbing a piece of round paper. Oop. And then just pushing it on the back so it will stay nicely. That's that. Alright, so I want to show you my little flowers. Ta-da! Let's turn off that light. Now you see the colors way better. So what do you think? Do you like it or hate it? I like these. Alright, so I do not know if I'm going to use these on front of the baby album, but perhaps, so you never know with me. Anyway, we made a few flowers, and you can imagine how it all will look together. See? Homemade flowers. Woo! That wasn't that hard at all to do. So you can imagine what you all can do with your bag of fabric. So I hope I gave you a few tips how you can make nice embellishments with all the things that's in it. So now I will go to the cover. Thanks for watching, and see you in a second. Alright, then this is how it looks when it's all done. I really am satisfied with the front, and I just, let me close this up so you can see how it ends when it closes up. Okay, so you will not be afraid that this is an empty spot, because we still have that seam binding closure. So what do you think? I like it. Yeah, I just do. I used my homemade flowers with a few of the flowers that is in the kit, and yep, I added that embellishment we made on our own. I love it. It's so cool. We love these little oh my gosh, I'm out of frame. I really like these. So shall we make the pink one together? Oh yeah, so let's do this together. Okay, so first we are going to smooch the edges for these two pictures. And of course, if you don't like these images, then just use what you like on the front. You can put loads of flowers if you have these in your stash. So please do. It's your album, so use what you have, use what you want to use, but this is just how I use it when people are using the same stuff I put in the kit. I'm so excited. So yeah, this is the final. Gosh, I love it. I can't say that enough, and I will not say that enough. No, 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 no. I just love it. And of course, yeah, this one I told you already, you know that. You know why I have another color. You do, okay. But I will explain that in the final walkthrough again. So people who do not follow the tutorial, they do not understand perhaps why my color is different than the one they get. Rub it off real quick. Yep, it still is. Okay, let's place this in the middle as good as I can. Here it is. Now this is pretty much quick dry, but I want to dab it real good so it won't come off. A little miracle. That is so nice. Alright, I do like 2 little dots for the dot, because of course my cutting machine can't, well it can, but then the dots are loose, so I just use these little crystals for the eye. Ta-da! Okay, that's that. Then I did not use the big ones. The big ones was really big, but if you want, you can. But I thought, well, where will I put it? I can put it right here if I like. But yeah, I'm not into it. I think it's a bit big, but perhaps I can make a card with the leftover pieces and then add this on a card. So that's what I'm going to do in a later stage. But for now I'm going to use my homemade flowers, and I'm just going to add a nice dot of glue, and I see that I need a fill up. I need a pretty much big time glue, hot glue, but hey, you need your stuff what you have, of course. Okay, yeah, let's put this one right here. So we go a little to below. I don't want to put too much flowers on here. That's not that I don't have these. There are a few flowers, small flowers in your kit, but you can make a lot of these if you like. See which color. I do not have a white one. I do have this color, but then I don't like this color. Let's see. Let's see what I have. Oh, this one is nice. But not with this one. Let's just start with the brown one right here. This matches not perfectly. I think I'm going to use this piece right here. And then I can use another flower, or I also can use this piece. That fits nice. So it's the most of you have exactly the same colors as I did, but perhaps you do not have. Sometimes I do not have exactly the same amount color flowers, so perhaps you do have a cream color one or a white color or something. I do have one of these left, so I could do what shall I do? Oh, no. Nope. I don't want to use another flower. Oh, wait just a second. I made these also. Let's make a brown one. Tuck right in. This one I did use with my with my needle, so it's a little thicker, but it will work if I tuck it in real nice right in here. Yes, it does work. I need to cut this off, of course. Just these little strings. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Okay, let's use these. I just love these. Excellent, excellent in use. Sometimes that doesn't work, but then I just squeeze it and move it away. Okay, let's use another one. Squeeze that in that little hole. Oops. Oh yeah, come here, you little guy. Whoopsie daisy. I think I want to add one more on that ribbon bow. On that bow. Okay, let's go. I was just checking if I was taping this. Oh gosh. So afraid that I'm totally forgetting to do that. Okay, what do you think? I like it. I will stop. I always can add more, but for now I like how it is. And yeah, you have a darker one for your closure, but I think your color matches perhaps better with these with this color. Let's see. You have this color. See? Oh, okay. I'm very sorry, but your color is nicer one. It is. Yep, it is. Okay. Oh, I do have. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot of these. You can use also these white ones somewhere. Okay, but I will stop for now. First of all, I'm going to attach this embellishment, and I'm going to use just a brown string. So I'm just going to hang this to the side, and I'm just using this brown string. Now I really want this hang straight, so that's the same thing as you do with your necklace. You don't want to make it hanging upside down. Alright. Yes, I'm checking if it's straight. It is. I'm just making a knob. That's simple. Now, if you have a lobster closure or a silver open wing you want to use, then please use what you have in your stash. But I do not have these for now. But this works too. See? This works too. Like this. It works. Love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go inside. I do not know why I'm whispering, but that's totally awkward. So let's see. We do have a few embellishments left. Let's go to the back, because this one is a pretty. It's pretty, but it's a bit plain. So what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to try to squeeze that in. Oh, I am right-handed, so this is for me a little bit hard, but we can do it. Okay, so let's use my picker. Yep, that is where I want this. Shall we put this right here on this stand, on this one? Now this is really tight, but let's see if we can do it. Oh yeah, here it is. If you worked it a few times, it will work. So let's add this in the middle. Oh, let's stay there. Oh, it's a really tight one. Yep. Let's put it right here. Then this page has a little more touch. Yes, I think. Now let's see where I want this piece. Where did I get it with the blue one? Can I remember that? I do not know where I put it. I think it was on this page, just because I can't find any place where I want it, so I just add it right here. Yeah, it's not a perfect place, but I can't find a nicer place, and we have the place here, so for the beads and everything. So okay, I will leave it like there, and then we do have a few flowers left, which I am going to use, and just use up what you have. If you like, of course, you don't have to. If you don't want to use it all up, then just leave them where they are and see if you can use them in another project. But I am going to use it all up. Well, not my fabric. That was so much, but well, that was my finger. You also can use, of course, the pearls if you like that. It's also an opportunity. Let's use the pearls if they want to, at least. Perhaps they do not want me to use them. Oh, there it is. And one more. Let's use this little string. It's easier to get them. Yes. Now I still have a few more flowers, and I do not know. Let's see where I want these. I believe there was somewhere a nice place. Well, here is a little drawing. Shall we make a little bouquet on this, underneath this, right here? Why not? Okay, this is nice. Okay, let's use some pearls. Okay, here that I'm having fun. I am totally flabbergasted about this project. I am. I had so much fun making this. Even I had a little deadline. Even this was a spontaneous action. But I love it, and I really don't know if I use the same amount buttons, but I do have a few left. But I know that on the blue one, I believe I did not use, I did use a few other buttons from my stash. So I will not use these because I do not know if you have the same amount buttons. Well, you do have the same amount, but I used a few on my own, so that's not fair to you. So I will stop. I hope you like it, and I do have one flower left. Where can I? No, just keep it. I will stop. It's perfect for me. And Diane, stop. Okay, I will. I really like how this turns out. I'm totally in love with it. And yeah, can I need more? Can I need to do more? I don't think so. I really like how this turns out. And yeah, so let's see if I buckle this up, how it looks. And here we are. I want a nice big loop because I want to see this seam binding. And yeah, here it goes. This is how it looks. And I'm really amazed by these embellishments on the side. I'm in love, and I can't say that enough. So okay, thanks for watching. I will film a walkthrough to each color for the boy and the girl, and I hope you liked it to be my guest of this tutorial series. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked the tutorial. I did. Okay, stay tuned for the walkthrough. Bye bye.